Laura, you played that very well. Very smart. By making it a referendum vote, the decision is now out of your hands, and Sonny can't blame you. When the people vote to take away his peers, he's gonna have to pretend to respect the word of the people.
I wouldn't be so sure about that outcome just yet. Respect for Sonny runs deep in this town.
Because of his philanthropic efforts paid for by blood money, it's gonna make up for all the crime in the streets. That's because of him. My constituents are not that stupid, and they're not that gullible.
What the voters are thinking remains to be seen. But do not expect help from Aurora in your war against Sonny.
I don't. I am disappointed in you, Curtis. I thought you'd be a better citizen. I guess not.
How dare you speak to him that way? When you first undertook this project, you were very clear about the location you chose and why you chose it. This whole thing was your idea, and it was a wonderful idea, and now you have tainted it because you have allowed your antagonistic relationship with your brother and Sonny to become more important than the people you were elected to serve. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will go back to work.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons. Welcome back on in, everybody. Let's talk about this situation now. This was an interesting situation because the Ezra thing, is clear that Ezra wants to get this mayor spot away from Laura, but we ended up seeing a little bit of an attack. Like, the thing about it is that Drew is the puppet master for Ezra. Like, it got revealed at the end of the episode, like, who's pulling the strings on this whole thing that's going on with Ezra right now. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the video, but I want us, just get to, what happened here. So basically, Jordan resonated, and that pissed Laura off so much. You could see that she was heated. She was not in a good mood. And so I think she was talking to Curtis at first or something like that. And then Drew popped up, and, he's smiling and everything because he's very happy about what's going on with the developments and Jordan resigning and all that stuff. But boy, oh boy, Drew, you did not want to be in the vicinity of Laura, because Laura was ready to snap at this dude, bro. So like I said, this dude comes by, and bro, Laura was not having it with Drew. She snapped off at this dude, man. And the whole thing is that they're trying to do this whole thing where it's like Laura's on Sonny's side and everything. Ezra's been using that as an opportunity to run against her and make her look like she sided with the big mob boss in town. And so basically what's been going on too is that in this, I'm not doing a separate video on this, but with Sonny, he was talking to, damn, I don't know, man. Sometimes when I do these videos, I be forgetting about the easiest names on the show, bro. It just be crazy, bro. But Diane, so he was talking to Diane, and Diane was giving him advice about basically putting his face out in the public a little bit more and not hiding behind things, and being more of a, just having his face more in the public, being a philanthropist and putting his face on things so that his reputation around town is a little better, so that these votes can be a little bit more on Laura's side, and to help him out, maybe save his peer from being taken by Drew and all this other stuff. And so it's just been a lot going on with that. But like I said before, I just love the way Laura just snapped at this dude, man, because it's been a long time since we said Laura actually snapping anybody on this show. So I love seeing that, and Drew deserved every minute of it. You know what I mean? Like, Drew is just, oh my God, man. Drew, this whole, man, going back to the Willow and him signing the guardianship papers, I'm like, man, this dude, man, he needed another popping in the face. He needs another popping in the face, bro. For real, man. But That's what makes this storyline so interesting. And so, like I was telling y'all, a little bit later in the episode, we saw Drew actually talking to Ezra, and it sounded like Drew was pulling his strings, bro. Like he was like, "Man, once we get you in as mayor, man, you're gonna do whatever I say. You know, you're gonna do all the things that I want." So it's basically like, you know, it feels like Drew really wants that power, and he's going to use Ezra as, like, you know, basically like he's, you know, the mayor or whatever. And it's just a crazy thing how this thing is like developing right now, man. It is. Poor Charles. If that dude Ezra does get in office, bro, oh my God, man, it is going to be. Oh my God. Let me just say, oh my God, man, for like the millionth time, man, because it's going to be an oh my God situation. But go on ahead and give me y'all thoughts here, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. After news, like, we got to talk about Jason and Marco next, man. Oh my God.